That's right, Bon Jovi, baby. Rock and roll quotes. How we doing? Good evening. It's Monday night. Whether you're on Facebook, yeah, the milk and bread. The milk and bread's out. I'll show you where. Just to make fun of the milk and bread people. It's my life's goal. Dansville, New York. Not a lot. I think you're going to get a fair amount of mix. 1 to 3 for you guys. You tell me if I'm right tomorrow. 1 to 3. Farmington. Hello, Brian. Brian, you got the potential of getting 5 or 6 inches in your neck of the woods. Wilma asks, when does the snow start? Starts in the morning between 7 and 10 a.m. Canandaigua, you're probably on the edge of 2 to 5-ish amounts there. Just got my hubby to put our baby down to bed. Aw, Melissa, good. Looks like a beautiful baby from that picture. It looks like a beautiful little baby girl. Gorgeous. I love little babies. They smell great. Usually they smell great. Their heads smell great. I miss that about my kids. Sniffing the baby head at night. Medina. Hello, Medina. Bergen. So you guys, Medina, Bergen area, you're going to get the 2 to 5 amount. Okay. Let's get to the gristle and bone here. Let's talk about the weather. So here's the snow forecast. All right. You can all look at where you are. Brighton area. So what do I say all the time? How long you know me? You know me 21 years. We've known each other a long time now. You can see by my hairline. Okay. We've been together a while. So I always tell you, don't look at that high number all the time. All right. Melissa says she smells wonderful most. Exactly. Ah, yes, Sarah. Good packing snow. Yes, this is good snowman snow coming tomorrow. We're going to be right around 31, 32. Cohocton. All right, so you guys, you're all seeing where you are now. So take a look here. Halifax, Nova Scotia, Peggy. How are you? We miss our Canucks. Commute's okay tomorrow. All right, so let me talk and I'll stop reading comments. So if you look at this map, first, let's talk about where the mix is going to be, okay? Mix will be down here across the southern tier, and there's going to be too much warm air working in tomorrow there. So they're going to get mired 1 to 3 inches. There'll also be a little dry slot there. Further north, like Geneva, which I just saw pop up, Grace, you're in that borderline 2 to 5, 4 to 7 range. So, you know, you're closer to the 4 to 7 perhaps. So you probably put yourself around a half a foot, 5, 6 inches. Back to the west, the further west you go, out toward Albion, Batavia, this looks a little bit less, 2 to 5. And then from the eastern suburbs of Monroe County, right on through to Syracuse, looks like more 4 to 7, okay? So there's a lot of components as to why all that is. Yeah, Irondequoit's, you know, you're on the edge. You'll probably be more 5 or 6 inches. So if you're on the line of 2 to 5 and 4 to 7, you're probably more 5 or 6 inches in that area. Nunde, 1 to 3 with the mix, June. So Bill Bailey says, hey, Scott, I heard you were a very rude person at an ice cream parlor. Well, you know what, Bill? Who said that? You tell me who. Give me information. I pride myself on being a nice guy. I think I'm a nice person, but, you know, you put the comment out there. Tell me who said it. Okay? And what ice cream store was it? And maybe they messed up my order. But I don't think I'm ever rude even when the order's messed up. Anyway, so back to this. That actually bothers me when I hear people say that. All right, East Penfield, you're more 4 to 7. Anita, Canisius to Mendon. So that area, you know, it's funny because the Canisius area is probably more 1 to 3, but the Mendon area is more 2 to 5. So look around 3 or 4 inches. Downtown Rock, you know, 2 to 5 looks good for you, Anthony. Are you back to homeschooling, Scotty? Is that why you're working from home? I'm homeschooling anyway, Mark, but, you know, the reason I came back home, a lot of it had to do with just how crazy those numbers got. Oh, Melissa, no, I mean, I've been rude in my life, you know, like anybody. You know, I'm a human being. I have my days. Maybe I was having a bad day. I did have a heart transplant. I didn't know if I was going to live at one point. I've had all sorts of health problems the last 12 years. So I bet you there was a couple of days I wasn't that nice. And you know what? Whoever feels bad about it, come talk to me. And if you don't like it, what are you going to do? You haven't been nice every day in your life either. Anyway, I'm getting off my soapbox. South of the Thruway, north of the Thruway. I live right on the Thruway. Yeah, exactly. Well, you know why we use that, right? We use the Thruway because it's a very well-known and usually a pretty good indicator from north to south of what the weather's going to be. So I know it's tough. Oh, okay. Robbie. I don't know if you know Bill, but okay. Kimberly, Salisbury steak. Glad I'm working from home tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you what, though. There's going to be Pittsford. I got you on that 4 to 7 area there for you guys. You're on the edge of that. So look at the map, and that'll give you an idea of where your town and what you're getting, okay? So anyway, back to when this snow falls. You know, the steadiest looks to be around mid-morning, 10, 11 o'clock, until maybe 4 or 5 o'clock. Looks to be the timeline for that. I got my milk and bread over there in Wayne County. Maybe half a gallon. You might have to go get a half a gallon of milk. Lindsay and Cohocton, you're going to get messy mix for your area. You're also in the elevations a little bit down there. That's where the warmer air is going to be too. All right, so if we look to the south and west here, you can see what's going on. We got the little flare-up of some light snow here. This is really an appetizer. This isn't really the actual storm. That's some warmer air trying to come in. The real storm has produced quite a bit of snow in Iowa. Iowa is the bullseye tonight. In eastern Nebraska, northern Illinois, they're going to get a solid 4 to 8 inches in those areas, maybe a little more. But you can already see the shape of things to come. Is it that bad that I can't identify Fairport after living here 3 years? Sarah, if it's only 3, I'll let you go. I'll let you go on that. Now, if you come back in 3 more years and you still don't know where it is, then we're going to have a problem. So the storm track matters. If you've got low pressure traveling right over you, okay, and that's our scenario tomorrow, the low is going to go right over us. And whenever that happens, it is almost impossible, 1, for you to get an incredible amount of snow because the storm's weakening, and 2, not to get warm air coming in. Warm air comes in on the southeast side of storm systems, and that's going to be our story tomorrow too. We get rid of this little guy so we can blow this back up. Hang on here. So here's the onset, right around 8, 9 o'clock. You can see that we got the snow starting to move in. Now, everybody's going to start as snow, like Dansville, Geneseo. All you guys are going to start as snow. But as we go through the day, so look at that. You can see that snow still continuing through the evening, right? But if I go back, let me see if I can move it back here. This is right around noon, 1 o'clock. You see the heavier snow is right in that time frame. So the heaviest snow will be in about a 4 or 5 hour period. Rhonda, yeah, help me, Rhonda. Yes, 2 to 5 looks good for you. Brianna, no problem. Henrietta's in the 2 to 5 range. That's what you and I are going to be shoveling, Ashley. Then after that, we got some cold air coming in. The shiver meter's back. We haven't used that all year. Temperature going to really plummet later in the week. But let me go back to the start of this because that's what you guys care about. So snow begins in the morning, falls all day and evening. It mixes with some ice, freezing rain south. And then 3 to 6 is a general north and 1 to 3 south. But again, you saw some of the numbers change there. So let me show you that one more time. Churchville area, 2 to 5 looks good for you guys. That's when you have to travel. We'll travel slowly, Bonnie. It's going to be kind of dicey out there for a while, I bet. Oh, Dom, I'm reading your comment right now. Oh, you're a good man. Funny man. Yes, you're going to get 4 to 8 inches. Well, I don't know how solid it is for you anymore, buddy. Brockport, Hamlin, 2 to 5 looks good there. How much by the afternoon rush hour north of the Thruway? Probably you're in the 2 to 4 inch, maybe 4 inches by then. So a pretty good amount. How about the commute home, East Rochester? It's going to be snowy still, probably some slick roads, but this will be something we can get in front of all day. They'll have the plows out. You know how we are around here. It's just going to be a little slick, a little slickery, That's about it. So I'll zoom it out a little bit more so you can see it. Why no eggs for the French toast? That's a good point. How do you know it's not in there? How do you know there's no eggs on that French toast, man? You don't know. Dommy, get Steve. We need dinner soon, bud. We need dinner. We need dinner and beers. Williamson, we need snow to ride our sleds. Yes, you do, Mindy Jean. I love your name, Mindy with an I and then Jean at the end. That's good stuff. You do. You're right. You need some snow, but at least the snow that's coming is going to stay here and will stick around for a while. Wednesday looks a little cold and a little snowy. Let me show you the 7-day. I'll leave you with the 7-day. If you missed the snow forecast, scroll back. You can see it. So wintry day tomorrow will be right around 32, but 32 is the melting point of ice. But there'll be temperatures warmer upstairs in the atmosphere. So south will be some mix. You can see how cold Thursday and Friday get. Check them out. Mid-teens, single digits at night. It's going to be cold. All right. So get ready for a few days of frigid air. And as we promised, it's going to change as we go into next week. We're going to start warming up into February. A little February thaw this year. Little cold. Yep. You're welcome for the sun, Sally. You know I got nothing to do with that. All right. Listen, I love you guys. I'll see you on Fox at 10. Watch the show. Even that guy that said I was a jerk at the ice cream place. By the way, not true. Okay? Didn't happen. Here's your 7-day. Thank you.